BrainJotter and other comedians who went from rags to wealth. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Well, in this episode, we'll be talking about Nigerian comedians, including BrainJotter, who went from rags to wealth, and you wouldn't believe how they transformed and what was the source of their transformation. Well, just stay tuned. If this is your first time, let me hit on the notification bell and the subscribe button. Well, before we get into the gross of the matter, you would know that BrainJotter has been trending following the emotional video where he was saying during his show in Abuja. So during the show turned into a turning point for a lady, one woman who was on wheelchair, who was on crutches. This woman's life changed in nanoseconds, all because of God's grace. And it became so emotional when it came online. It stirred reactions from people. It stirred so many reactions. People were so emotional talking about what BrainJotter did. Because some people went ahead to say that this thing that BrainJotter did is a way of giving back to the society. It's not about you amassing wealth. It's not about you keeping wealth to yourself. Because one day you might leave those wealth that you've amassed for another person to come and eat or take from there. But what did BrainJotter do? BrainJotter went on to say that he wanted to give ₦1 million to the attendees of his show, and all of a sudden they called somebody, and later he remembered that there was a woman. According to BrainJotter, this woman was in the show very early, was like the first person that came to the show. And when he met this woman, he just came out from his hotel room to see how they are preparing for the show. So he met this woman and he asked the woman if she's part of the crew. She said no, she's not a crew member, that she just came, that she's a regular attendee. And she even had to show him her regular ticket that was tucked on her wrist. So BrainJotter was impressed. I was like, wow, that's nice. She was happy. She was enthusiastic to become part of the show. So when BrainJotter, during the show, when he said he wanted to give the attendees, one person in the crowd, ₦1 million, the person that would need it so much, he had to remember this woman. And after remembering this woman, the woman was brought to stage, and people started sewing and contributed up to more than ₦20 million for this woman, and even a trip to Canada. And somebody even had to offer to take this woman and to know her medical condition, and was ready or is ready to foot the bills, anything that the medical practitioner says that is wrong with her, to foot the bills so that she will walk again and so that she will gain her strength. This video stirred a lot of reactions online. People cried. I cried. As you can see, the woman was so emotional. She could not even hold it. So as if she was dreaming. She wanted to wake up from that dream. This is how God works. This is how miracle works. It takes you from where you do not expect and land you to somewhere so big that even in your widest imagination, you wouldn't have imagined that you will be found in such a place. Well, everybody has given their prayers, their love, and their support to BrainJotter. Indeed, BrainJotter has really made a mark, and it will make us to come back. That was the reason for this video, for you to understand BrainJotter, how he transformed from rags to riches. Well, the first person on our list of Nigerian comedians who went from being broke to being very wealthy with a polished, like they became polished. I would mention them and I will analyze them one after the other. And this list is in no order, like it's not accordingly, just random persons who I compiled. The first on our list is Alibaba. Well, Alibaba is the father of Nigerian comedy. He started from struggling as a young comedian to a household name. Alibaba, who is Atunyota Alleluia Apobume, has been making Nigeria laugh for over 30 years. He has actually carved and created a niche for himself, and his estimated net worth is like 3 billion naira, and he is a true icon of the industry. You know, laughter is the best medicine, and these Nigerian comedians have turned their humor into lucrative career, from humble beginnings to wealth and fame. That is what they have done for themselves, and that is what propelled, or that's the reason for this list, for you to be an inspiration to all those people trying to struggle. It's not like we're giving a comparison, but then we want you to see that nothing comes easy, and these people have tried and shown, they have given us inspiration, and this video will be an inspiration to many people who are trying to build their career one way or the other. The next on our list is AY Ayodeji. Richard Marcon went from being a struggling comedian to a successful actor, producer, and entrepreneur. AY did not stop at being just a comedian. He went ahead to be an actor. He made or he produced his own series, and he acted in different films, and he has actually carved a niche for himself. He has an estimated net worth of 2.9 billion naira, and he's one of the most successful comedians in Nigeria. Moving on to the next is Basket Mouth. Basket Mouth is a family name, like he is a household name. From street performer to a millionaire, Basket Mouth, who is Bright Okocha, started his career performing in the streets of Lagos. Today he is he's a renowned comedian. He's an actor. Yes, Basket Mouth is an actor and a record label owner. His estimated net worth is 2.3 billion naira. This is Basket Mouth's estimated net worth. And note, he didn't just start today. He has given himself so much time where he worked behind the screen or outside the screen, and now he's on the screen. Moving on to the next is Agodai. From poverty to real estate mogul. Agodai, who is Francis Agoda, rose from poverty to become a successful comedian and a real estate investor with an estimated net worth of 2.2 billion naira. He is a true rags to riches story. Whenever Agodai starts his comedian, if you are following his comedian, then in Night of 1,000 Laughs, you know that he said he was poor. Even the poor knew he was poor, and his life transformed. His rags transformed to riches, and is a very strong inspiration to draw from. Moving on to the next is Bovi, who from a small town boy to a comedy superstar. Bovi, who is Bovi Uboma, went from being a small town boy to a successful comedian and a filmmaker whose estimated net worth should be 1.8 billion naira. He's one of the most sought after comedians in Nigeria. Yes, if you don't know this about Bovi, you should know that Bovi has always created or carved a niche for himself. He is one person that will walk round the clock. Bovi will walk round the clock to make sure that he exercises or he makes you laugh. This is Bovi for you. He will make you laugh. He wants you to laugh. And he has gotten love and support from other persons. Moving on to the next on our list is Sabinus. Yes, Sabinus Chukwemeka Ijuku. Sabinus is one person or one family name who started from scratch. Sabinus started from scratch. He was making videos, posting on his social media until one day his life turned after his video was posted by Mazi Tunde Ednot. And after Tunde Ednot posted him, his life turned and he became a very popular and a sought after name or content creator. He has touched and he has made a way for himself. He has touched lives in several ways too. Sabinus is one household name as well that people love him, people admire him a lot, and people wish him well. Sabinus, this is Sabinus' own career. He did not just start today. He started from being a content creator in the streets of Port Harcourt, and now he's a sought after brand. Moving on to the next person is Chukwuebuka Emmanuel Amuzie, who is known by his name BrainJotter. He's a millionaire, a comedian in Nigeria. He can play different roles as a skit maker. One of his popular comedy series is Papa Benji. BrainJotter is one popular name and he has been trending following what he did during his show. He has a very beautiful career. And he's one person that has impacted the life of many. Imagine the show he did just because he wanted his show, and the show turned out to touch lives. The show turned out to be impactful to other persons. BrainJotter is indeed a great comedian, and he's somebody that his messages are so didactic that you definitely get inspiration from. That is one thing BrainJotter does not just do comedy for laughing sake. He makes his comedy didactic so that you would at the end have something to go home with. You will have something to hold back, and you have an inspiration to hold back. Well, after listening to all these comedians and how they started from rags to riches, you understand that they have proven that with hard work, determination, and a bit of humor, anyone can achieve success and wealth. Their stories inspire inspire us to chase our dreams and never give up on our passions. Though it might look so difficult at this point, but just relax, just move and trust God, trust the process, because the process will not make you or put you to shame. So far as you're being determined and what you're doing is legit, definitely your process will work, and one day everything will become okay. It will be as if it turned overnight, and you now start earning or reaping the fruit of your labor. But I don't know your reactions. I don't know what you think. Was this story helpful? Was it inspiring enough? Feel free to share in the comments. Feel free to share this video to make it go viral. And do not forget to hit on the notification bell and the subscribe button, so whenever news like this, discussion, podcast, games comes up, you won't miss any of them. Always stay tuned to Honest Mike, for we would never leave your side. Take care. Bye.